Hi guys, welcome back to a chapter a day series. So today is the 13th day of a chapter a day. Yay! And we're two more chapters to finishing the book of Numbers. Like I cannot wait for us to start reading Deuteronomy. I've already started reading Deuteronomy. I'm in chapter 5 and it's a pretty amazing book. It's a pretty amazing book. It has very interesting stories, very interesting teachings and morals. So I can't wait to read that. But yeah, two more days and we're done. And I also came up with the idea that for the big milestone we're reaching by finishing Numbers 35, I would make a video about how to pray. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So yesterday we were supposed to read Numbers 32, which basically talked about the stages of the Israelites' journey from Egypt to Jordan and to the Promised Land. And that chapter mostly talked about how they shared their land, how God told them go and fight this people and I will help you to defeat them, or don't fight these people, I won't help you, you would die if you go fight them, and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a pretty straightforward chapter, and it also gave a little bit of foreshadowing for today's chapter, which will also talk about the stages of the Israelites' journey, but from a broader point and from also Moses' perspective. So yeah, Moses was the person who guided the Israelites from Egypt, from the Egyptians, and all the way to Jordan. And this is also like a little spoiler alert. Moses dies when the Israelites cross the river of Jordan. Moses dies because that is the time he's supposed to die. It's very sad because he has led this people on a very amazing journey. I mean, from the wilderness of sin to the Egyptians, crossing the Red Sea, so many battles, so many tribulations. His brother died. I mean, he's gone through so many things, but now he doesn't get to see the promised land because of things that the Israelites made him to do back then in like Exodus. And yeah, he doesn't get to see the promised land, he just gets to die, which is sad, but that's what's meant to be. That's destiny. That's his fate. Okay, so in today's chapter, we get to listen to Moses' perspective on the Israelites' journey, and it is 56 verses. So it's a pretty long chapter, but it has a lot of stories. It's very amusing. Okay, so you can use your Bible at home, or I'll leave a link in the description box where you can view the website and read at your own convenience. So this is from verse 1 to verse 5. Some verses stood out to me. There's some things that I just wanted to point out. So, for example, here in verse 12, it's just basically Moses talking about the families again, talking about the places they went to, the people they fought, the lands that they captured. And something really stood out to me in verse 12 right here, where it says, and they set out from the wilderness of sin. So when the Israelites had gone through the Red Sea, they went to the wilderness, and it's actually called the wilderness of sin. I actually found out that maybe it sounded like a pun to me, like the wilderness of sin, because it's dry and it's not funny, but it stood out to me a little bit. And here, we finally know how Aaron died. We know he died. He was more or less a foil to his brothers. I mean, to his sons, because his sons died because they did not give the proper sacrifice on the altar, and he kind of died because of the same reason. There was a little parallel connection between his death and his son's death, but he died 123 years old. I mean, he lived a pretty long time on earth. His death was, I feel like he accomplished a lot. I mean, leading people, that's amazing. For 123 years, he did a pretty amazing job. That stood out to me. And yeah, the rest is just Moses talking about the land, the places they went to, how long they stayed there, the people they met, the battles they fought, the things they had to surrender, and the way the Israelites disobey God sometimes, the way the Israelites questions God's power, and how, God blamed Moses. Well, he didn't blame Moses. Something actually happened where the Israelites, started questioning God, and Moses started questioning God at the same time. So it was kind of like a punishment. So yeah, God didn't, get angry at Moses, but like he was angry that he allowed the Israelites influence him into questioning God. So yeah, this chapter mostly talked about the journey of the Israelites, lands they captured from the Egypt Egyptians, the Red Sea, all the way to the river of Jordan. And yeah, it also shows how God helped them and the covenant that the people, that's the Israelites, made to God. Now, sincerely, when we get into Deuteronomy, we'll be more go more deep into the whole covenant thing. Like when I read about the covenant that the Israelites made with God and how it was supposed to impact generations. Like I don't want to give a lot of spoilers about Deuteronomy, but it's pretty amazing. The teachings, the morals, like when I read like Deuteronomy 4, I literally had a little bit of goosebumps because it was just so like, oh my God. So this was actually predicted. God actually said these things and they actually came to pass. God knew these things would happen in the future that we're currently leaving in. So yeah, I don't want to give any spoilers, but it's a pretty amazing chapter. Deuteronomy chapter 4, Deuteronomy chapter 5. I mean, amazing teachings and morals that I'm seeing in the book of Deuteronomy. I can't wait to go deep. I can't wait for us to also start reading it here. I can't wait. Oh my. Okay, I'm not gonna get super excited. Okay. Whew. So, yeah, we're almost done. 2 more days, 2 more chapters, and we'll officially be done. And I will post the video to mark our milestone being reached for reading Numbers from Numbers 21 all the way to Numbers 35. And it's an amazing thing. And if this has helped you positively, if this has affected your life in any way, please do comment. Or if you don't want to comment, thank God. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow marks one more day for us finishing the book of Numbers, so I can't wait. Bye.